No charts up yet.
You don't see the chart?
No.
It says I'm streaming here. No?
Oh, here it goes. It just popped up.
Oh, okay. All right. So we just had a huge move after Trump's announcement that there was progress with Iran. We had a huge candle, huge move up. Usually when stuff like that happens, I mark it as the scene of the crime, SOC 6510, because markets like to retest those areas. Especially if Iran keeps denying that there were talks, right? But so far this is holding. It's holding inside Thursday's range. When we retested Friday's high, we saw some buyers, so we're holding above Friday's high. So we're basically right now opening with the RTH gap. And see how the move up ended right at the monthly view up, right below the 20-day point of control. Remember, we still have a little bit of a gap left over from last week that fills at, what is that level, 67, 64 and a quarter. So what we have to see today at the open is, first of all, what the order flow is like at the open. Is it going to be more squeezing higher, or is it going to be a retracement, right? So, when you see a move like this, there's a little gap in here. When you see a move like this, that's a lot of stops being run, a lot of shorts getting squeezed. That's why you see such a big move. So if there's still traders that didn't get stopped out, they're gonna attempt to buy every move to cover the shorts. But if this news seems like BS, and then we start retracing, we could take this whole move down and retest the SOC, and that would be pretty bearish to say the least. And then we could continue the down move that we were having the last few days, or we can just hang around here until the next set of news. But what I'm gonna be watching is the reaction at Friday's range. So do we still hold above the highs? If not, then value area high for Friday, which is at 66.22. If we hold below 66.22, I'm going to be looking for this value area sweep and target value area low from Friday at 65.59. At which point I expect a little bit of a bounce, because we have all this range here, all this distribution from the overnight session, that a lot of volume there. So that will be my target to the downside if we do that, if we hold below value. As long as we hold above Friday's high, though, I think the direction will be up. And eventually see if we can retest the highs from the overnight session, the 20-day point of control, and the gap fill. But right now we're pulling back a little bit. These are huge ranges, so just be careful, because in this environment you can have huge moves, even though the market might not be pricing it. Just because you have a 264 point range for the overnight session, that's huge. That's like, imagine, like we had, that was pretty much the whole range for the week, for last week. So, pretty big ranges.
Hey Gabe, sorry to interrupt. It says stream paused.
something's going on with my.
Got it, thanks.
Is it working now?
Yeah, just pump it.
How about now? Is it still on?
Yeah, it's on the big picture.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so. Okay, so for NQ, that 20-day point of control is a little higher. We didn't quite get there yet, but if we are making another attempt to take the overnight high, that's going to be right there at reach at 24,880. But the same scenario, if we get inside the range for Friday and inside value, look for value area low. Crude, big dump on that news, but it's recovering a little bit. So if it recovers, I think 92 is the line in the sand. If above 92, then 94 and change were the 20-day point of control. And gold, this last night and this morning, was dumping really hard. It got all the way to 4,100, tested the 200 moving average, and then this morning started bouncing a little bit. But then after the tweet, it had a huge pump, and it looks like we're heading towards this high volume node, which is at 45.80. So 45.80 is the target for the next session or two for gold. I think that's about it for today. I don't think. Let me see. We don't have any big news today. Tomorrow we have PMI, but it's a pretty light week in terms of economic reports, but not in terms of headlines that could move the market. All right. Good luck.